Moussa Beidas, Ideation Lead, PWC Middle East. Thank you very much indeed for joining us here at Economy Middle East.
Thank you for having me.
How much is upskilling of Saudi engineering talent and their joining the workforce going to add to the kingdom's economy?
Well, as we all know, diversification across the Saudi Arabian economy is going to be a massive priority for the next 5 to 10 years and beyond. We're anticipating that the average impression or the average ability for the impact of the GDP of Saudi Arabia moving forward with regards to upskilling and talent will exceed $135 billion by 2030. This, of course, aligns with Saudi Arabia's vision for really diversifying their economy, and upskilling plays a major role in that, and that ultimately will impact industries such as tourism, public health, government, and a lot more.
And how have businesses in the kingdom prepared to embrace AI? And have the staff been trained in AI skills? Have they undergone the necessary tech overhauls? Do they have adequate systems in place to understand and implement AI-driven data?
Absolutely. I think Saudi Arabia as a nation has been one of the major contributors of AI adoption, where other nations perhaps are taking a wait-and-see approach. Saudi Arabia is one of those nations that is definitely jumping in and really taking calculated risks when it comes to adopting these new forms of technology. And of course, with that comes the rapid upskilling of the existing workforce in their ability to understand and comprehend generative AI in all its aspects and how it impacts the industries and government bodies that they work for. We're seeing major uptake, of course, within the public sector, with a lot of people within that sector and sort of the employees and the nationals specifically working in that, heavily upskilled and are rapidly coming up to date with all the activities around generative AI, their competencies, their abilities to enhance and improve. And as we all know, generative AI and AI in general is a very fast-moving technology. It can't be looked at in the same way that other technologies that have come before it. So the ability for you to upskill, to rapidly adapt, and to be fully agile when it comes to implementing this type of technology is a priority that we're seeing taken very seriously across the Saudi economy.
And could you elaborate on PwC's role in this collaboration?
Well, PwC has always been for enabling the economies that we're proudly a part of. And PwC is very proud to be one of the major supporters and contributors to what Saudi is looking to achieve in its ambitious 2030 vision. We're very proud to have announced the Center of Excellence along with Microsoft today. And the goal of that is really to upskill workforces within the GenAI capacity and really starting off from fresh graduates, making sure that they are ready to take on a very agile, very robust training framework to be able to then be brought into the fold across the government sector, across multiple sectors within the country, and really build from a grounds-up approach to fresh minds, learning, having a fresh way of thinking, and driving that accelerated growth and adoption with GenAI within the government sector.
How many AI-centered job opportunities does Saudi Arabia currently have? How do you see these job opportunities expanding in the near future as more AI-skilled labor enters the market?
Yeah, that's a great question. We believe that GenAI is a complementary technology that drives superpowers. And when I say superpowers, it means you're effectively enabling the existing workforce to be far more efficient. When people tend to bring up the point about, well, is generative AI going to be able to replace people's jobs? In fact, I think what people should be thinking more about is how can I leverage GenAI to give me the ability to be more agile, to be able to give my abilities superpowers and be able to perform at far higher performances and far higher expectations than I previously could. So if there are things that I need to repeat, I can have GenAI support me with that. And for things that I need to move forward with, I can use my own sort of abilities in order to create new things and so on. So It's more about understanding the power that GenAI can provide rather than worry about it replacing things.